It's great to see you, and especially with the kind of topics we have out there today. My topic is how the Mideast could affect your portfolio. And the reason I chose that topic is that stocks were moving up, and all of a sudden we got word about the gas that was being used in Syria, chemical weapons, and immediately the market started trading down. Now, here's what you need to understand. We're watching that whole scenario in the Mideast, which is not only Syria, but it's also Egypt and other areas. Iran's can get kind of hostile at times, and we're watching that whole scenario. But the point I want to make to you is go back to when we had the shock and awe of when we first invaded Iraq. I'm not proposing that we're going to invade, but there are rumors or speculation that President Obama, as well as his counterpart in the United Kingdom, might decide to fire missiles at Damascus on the regime that's there in response to that chemical weapon use. If that comes about, the markets are going to get volatile and could very well trade back. But going back to when Baghdad was first attacked, and what was referred to as shock and awe, to refresh your memory, the initial reaction of the market was it went down, but it was the beginning then of about a 4-year rally in the overall market with certain stocks. The same applied on the second invasion, that we had in Afghanistan. Same thing occurred. So my point is that during these times you've got to be very much alert on understanding that if there's an attack, and the President Obama is not going to be able to sidestep it, which a lot of traders had hoped, that, traders trade on in uncertainty, and if we've had uncertainty in this area, that the markets will trade back until they know the facts. But then if we, sadly to say, if we go to war or we have some kind of military action in response to it, a lot of times every missile that's fired, they got to make another one. If there's other types of military equipment, that actually creates jobs, and that's the sad news of war. So I wanted to give you that scenario because I'm getting a lot of phone calls and emails. Hey, Greg, if things break out in the Mideast, do I need to be moving more of the portfolio to cash? And we're watching that. But we'll keep you updated. But historically, the initial response is you see a market that goes down, and then it does trade up because all the jobs that are created once we get into some kind of military action. So anyway, keep that in the back of your mind. Don't lose sleep over the whole Mideast, and know that we're watching it. There are no guarantees how the market will react, but historically, in the past, that's what we've seen. Continue sending me the emails, the phone calls, and all the comments that I'm getting, because that gives us the ideas for these vlogs. Thanks again.